What's good, YouTube? This is ProtoDemn back with more Pokemon Online battle. I'm gonna do a random battle yet again, but I just want to test out some new Pokemon I've been creating on Pokemon Online. Test them out, and I also have my Scizor and Dusclops back to just try using them out. So we're gonna start off with my Mienshao. I believe that's how it's pronounced. In Japanese, as you can see here, its name is Kojondo, so I probably will be calling it that. And I named it Show Me a Move. Captain Falcon joke right there. I'm going to start off with the fake out, of course, get the flinch off, and then we're most likely going to go in for a U-turn. I don't really want to fight against an Infernape. And really, its regeneration ability, it allows it to recover HP whenever it's switched out. So, Mienshao or Kojondo is a really good Pokemon. It's a really great starter. He switched up into this guy, Reniclus, or Runku, as it was called in Japanese. And it's a psychic type, so I'm going to go for a U-turn, switch out, get that recovery up, and deal some massive damage too. Of course I am Life Orb, so I have to recover that Life Orb damage. So I'm going to go into Scizor. I'll be able to bullet punch this guy down, and he hits me with a T-Wave, but with priority, if I don't get Parahax, which I didn't, it's all good, and I take him down. So I'm currently leading. He goes back into that Infernape, so I'm pretty sure he's going to throw a Fire type move out at me. I'm going to go into Sazendora since it's Dragon type and it does resist, and I am Choice Spec, so my special attack is up at 574. One Surf should be able to take it down, and he switches up into Genesect. He's still taking a lot of damage, and so I'm going to stay in, and he does have Ice Beam and goes first and manages to take me down. But that's not a problem whatsoever because I do have my favorite Show Me a Move. I'm going to go for another fake out. That's to deal some extra damage on the flinch, and he goes into a Gyarados. Very nice move. I'm going to switch up with that U-turn. It's a very fun thing to do. And I'm going to send out my Dusclops to try to stall this guy because my Dusclops is physically bulky. I'm going to a Will-O-Wisp to burn him, and he hits me with a taunt. It's a pretty good move. So I don't really have much to do here. I'm going to go into my Victory, my Choice Scarf Victory. Hopefully I will survive this because I do have a move called Death Gambit, and what this does is KOs me, and I deal damage equal to how much HP I have left. I was hoping he wouldn't be using a move like Waterfall, but oh well, things happen. I'm going to try to go for a Psychic, and he takes me out with an Earthquake. So that was the first time I ever used my Victini, so alright, not that useful this time, but we'll see what happens as things go on. Now I've seen he has Waterfall and Earthquake, and Breloom would resist both of those, so I'm going to go into Breloom, and I'm going to Spore him, put him to sleep, and then most likely go behind my subs, and he actually hits me with a taunt. He's actually faster than my Breloom, of course. So I don't really have much I can do now. I'm going to go into a Bullet Seed, because I don't really have too much more to do. He goes into a Dragon Dance, and if enough seeds hit, enough seeds didn't hit, but I did a lot of damage there. So I'm going to stay in, try to go for another Bullet Seed, because that's actually doing pretty good damage, and he goes for a Waterfall, which is about half, actually 49%, so that's not bad, but it wasn't enough to take down my Breloom, and he goes into Jolteon. I'm going to switch out to Scizor because I have no idea what he's got, and he goes into a Hidden Power, considering that I had Breloom out, and he is a Grass and Fighting type. Yeah, not really sure. It might have been Psychic or something like that. Not exactly sure right now. I'm going to go for a U-turn just to deal damage, and he goes into his Infernape. I'm going to go back into Show Me a Move, and I'm going to hit him with a fake out, deal some extra damage. You can see my Kojondo is at full HP again because of its regeneration ability. It recovers 30% of its HP whenever he switches out. And that's why it makes such a good lead, and that's actually why U-turn is really useful on this Pokemon. It really is amazing. Well, he switched up to Genesect again, so his special attack increased, and that's a bit of a problem. I'm not that bulky at all, and he doesn't really have great defenses. I'm going to go into my Dusclops, because Dusclops can probably take most hits that he throws at me, and he throws a Flamethrower, which does a bit over half. I'm recovering with my leftovers, so I'm going to protect to get some of that back again, and I'm going to hit this guy with a Silent Toss, and Flamethrower leaves me with 7 HP, but the burn is going to take me down. So we're pretty much tied at 3 Pokemon apiece right now. I'm going to send out Show Me a Move yet again, because this guy is seriously doing really good for me this match. he goes into that Jolteon. Somebody will fake out, and this might actually do a lot of damage if he doesn't switch out, since Jolteon is really bad physically. In defense, it's not that great. And it actually did pretty good damage. And so I'm gonna try to go for a Dream Punch. He goes for the Volt Change, which does enough to kill me actually. It's quite unfortunate. I was really hoping to keep my Pokemon. Well, he goes into Infernape, and I do not want this thing around, so I'm gonna go into my Technician Breloom and hit him with a Mach Punch, which is probably gonna take this Infernape down. And I actually got a crit, so that's really useful right there. Critical hits always happen. Sorry about that, man. You know, critical hits, part of the game. He goes into a Togekiss, and I do not like Togekiss. So I'm gonna switch up into Scizor, and he goes for a Flamethrower. That's a pretty nice move, and I don't really know what I can do right now. I mean, I'd have to say that I've lost this match right here and now, and yeah, indeed I did. I'm down, but I did learn, you know, Kojondo is actually a pretty good Pokemon. And yeah, so that was it for this match. I'll be back pretty soon with even more, so I'll see you guys later.